I'm trying to test it.
Hey guys, so today I just wanted to quickly talk to you about 6 simple lifestyle changes for effortless weight loss. So this isn't for people that want to drop a whole heap of weight by, 8 weeks down the track. This is for people that realize that their lifestyle needs to change in order for them to live a happy and healthy future. And essentially this isn't going to be anything difficult. This is just really, really simple things that you can alter in your lifestyle in order to produce long-term positive changes. So, number 1, cut out all unnecessary energy sources. Now, this can be there's a few different things that you can do here. A couple of really, really easy ones are always have a bottle of water on you. Constantly making sure that you are hydrated and that you're not thirsty is going to prevent you from getting cravings for sugary drinks. Another really, really easy thing that you can do is just stop using oil when you cook. Get yourself a really good non-stick fry pan and just stop using oil altogether. Oil is really, really calorie dense and it adds up very, very quickly. So by cutting that out, you're cutting out a large portion of energy that just does not need to be consumed whatsoever. Number 2, reduce the amount of energy dense foods that you consume and raise the amount of nutrient dense foods that you consume. Really easy way to go about this is to simply reduce the amount of meat and grains on your plate during any given meal and raise the amount of fruit and vegetables. You're going to find that you're consuming a lot less energy and you're going to be consuming a lot more nutrients, which is going to result in you feeling better, and it's going to result in you starting to lose weight by reducing the amount of energy that you're consuming. Another really easy way to go about this is to stop buying refined foods and try and go for the healthier, less refined versions of them. So if you're going for bread, make sure that you're not going straight for the white bread, go for the wholemeal bread. With pasta, go for the brown pasta, not the white pasta. Another thing that you can do is when you would normally buy a processed or refined food to have as a snack or anything like that, instead of buying it and essentially causing yourself to have a craving for it just because you're seeing it there in your pantry anyway, just buy fruit or something like that instead. That's going to prevent you from having anything there to tempt you. Number 3, raise the amount of protein in your diet. Now, a lot of studies have shown that in comparison to carbohydrates and fats, protein is actually the most satisfying of the macronutrients. So that's going to basically mean that if you're eating a high protein meal as opposed to a high carbohydrate or high fat meal, you're going to feel far more satisfied and for longer, resulting in your overall calorie intake for the day being lower. So that's definitely going to help with your weight loss. Now, if you'd like to find out a little bit more about that, there's an awesome little article and I'll chuck a link to that below. Number 4, raise the amount of fiber in your diet. So fiber has been shown to play a key role in satiety as well, meaning that without having much fiber in your diet, you're not going to feel very satisfied. Now, the unfortunate part about that is that through the process of foods, we've started to strip most of the fiber out of the foods that we consume. So a really simple way to boost the amount of fiber in your diet is to go for unprocessed, unrefined foods, go for anything natural. Fruit is full of fiber, wholemeal bread, wholemeal pasta, anything natural is essentially going to have fiber in it. And there's an awesome article that goes into great detail about fiber and its roles in satiety, and I'll chuck a link to that below as well. So, number 5, pre-plan every meal. So it's really hard to fight off cravings when you're at the end of the day, you've been working all day long and you're tired and you've got nothing planned for dinner and you don't know what you're going to do and you can't be bothered cooking. That is giving yourself every single excuse to basically go and eat whatever crap you want to eat. So to prevent yourself from getting into that situation, just make sure that you plan every single meal, every single dinner when you get home should either be something that's there ready to go in the oven or ready to be cooked, or you could even start implementing meal preparation, which is what most bodybuilders and stuff like that do, which is simply pre-preparing food so that it's really, really easy. It's there waiting for you in the fridge. You just take it out, chuck it in the microwave. When everything's really convenient and already prepared for you, you have absolutely no reason to not eat it. You're not going to go and change your mind and say, even though this meal is sitting here for me and I know that it's going to be good for me and I know it's going to benefit me and get me to my goals, you're not going to tell yourself that that's not enough and then go out and get takeaway. So pre-prepare every single meal, or at least plan for it. Then you're giving yourself zero excuses to go out and buy shit food. Number 6, find an excuse to be active. Exercise actually releases endorphins in your brain. So not only are you going to look and feel better about yourself based on seeing positive changes in your physical appearance and your health, but you're also just going to feel better and you're going to have those endorphins in your brain that are releasing more energy in your body and making you feel happy. So once you get into the habit of starting to exercise and being active, it's going to be far easier to continue that routine down the line than it's going to be to try to be active when you're in a completely sedentary lifestyle. So look for any excuse that you can to go outside and be active. Now, if you can't be bothered going for, convincing yourself to go for an hour-long run or whatever, then there is still a lot of excuses. It could be walking the dogs or something like that. If you're at uni, it could be if you've got a lecture that you need to listen to, just put it on your phone, listen to it while you go for a walk down around the block or whatever. Just go and find any excuse to be productive while going for a walk. Even if it's a matter of listening to an audiobook or something. Just find any excuse to be active, even if you have to ease yourself into it. It's going to make sure that down the line you will be so much better off for it, because you're going to find it really easy to exercise once you get going. So take that first step to exercise and get into it. So, what's the outcome? By implementing these 6 simple steps, you're going to be assuring yourself that you'll lead a happy, healthy, and active lifestyle for the rest of your life. Not only that, but you're going to be greatly reducing your chances of obesity and major disease, and you're going to have a hugely positive influence on the people around you, helping them to make positive lifestyle changes in their own lives. Now, it's been awesome talking to you guys. I'll talk to you again soon.